Hey, the Thabreakmasta here, and this is gonna be my Blood Sea episode 8 review. And I'll say this is a decent episode. I mean, I just didn't like what Saya did. It's kind of frustrating me, but yeah. So basically, this episode starts off with where we left off in last episode, where we saw Tokizane-san see Saya in a puddle of blood, basically, and she's bloodied up. So he's like, "What is going on? And are you okay?" and stuff. And it's just like, he was like kind of surprised at first, and then all of a sudden he just hugs her, and I was like, you're not weirded out that there's a bunch of blood on the ground. You're not. He's like, he was worried about that, if that was her blood. So you're okay with this big gigantic thing on the ground, dead there, cut in half? I don't know. I would be weirded out. I mean, come on now. He was not weirded out at all. He was wondering if she was okay, and so they talking a bit, and he wants to know what's going on, like what's happening and stuff. So Saya's like, "You promise you won't tell anyone?" And he's like, "Yes, I won't. I promise I won't tell anyone." And then she ends up explaining everything to him. He's like, "Oh, there's Elder Barnes and whatnot," and yeah. So I mean, he knows everything, and he thinks he can do something to help her some way. And I'm just like, huh. It's just like, I mean, she's like so oblivious to not knowing that he likes her or something, because she's like, "Wow, you're so nice and stuff," and he's always hugging her and crap. And it's just like, I still don't understand how the heck you're not weird out with all that blood. But he's like, "Well, you need to get cleaned up somewhere, so you need to go home and stuff like that." So as they're talking, and they're about to go and everything. One of my predictions though, I'm kind of thinking, I think Tokizane is that dog. I don't know. I feel like, because he said he's not in his form. He can't help her up. So I'm just, because what I say is that when she got home, she ended up seeing Saya's father on the ground, laid out like this, so and stuff. And she's like, "Oh, my father now!" and stuff. And he's like, "Oh, Saya, and she's like, yes, you're okay, Papa." But yeah, she was so worried about him and stuff, and she kept asking, "Are you really okay? Are you really, really, really okay?" And he's like, "Yes, I'm really, really okay." It's not freaking SpongeBob. Yeah. She was just really concerned, and so after that was happening, she ended up taking a bath and stuff. Get a little itchiness in this episode, by the way. But yeah, she ended up taking a bath and washing up and everything like that. And she's worrying about her father still. She's like, "Oh my God, what if he's not okay?" And she's all popping up and crap, and then she starts singing that freaking song and stuff. And then we end up seeing that dog again that comes by. And when she was standing there, she's just looking at the dog. I thought she was gonna scream because she's naked, and the dog's there and just staring at her. And I'm like, all she says is, "Hi, doggy," and he's like, "You're not gonna scream?" It's like, "No." And so he ends up asking her, "Well, who do you want to? Do you remember why you want to protect, and why you want to protect people? You know your promise. You want to keep your promise and stuff. Like, this stuff." And she's like, she don't know, but then her head start hurting, and she's like, "No." He's like, "No, you can't pass out right now, and I can't help you in this form." That's why I was like, he said that. That's why I'm thinking maybe it's Tokizane. I don't know. I'm just saying, this might be one of predictions, but she's going in the water, and she's all about to pass out, but she didn't actually pass out finally. And yeah, so she's washing up, and then her father ends up coming, and he's like, "Are you okay, Saya?" And she's like, "Yes, I'm okay, father." And then dog's gone, and yeah, so they ended up talking a little bit, and she's like, "You still don't feel, because Saya's father in this episode is acting really weird. He's like very about stuff, and I don't know why, because they were talking. Why didn't Saya ask what's really going on? Remember that, if you seen the last episode, that samurai Oompa Loompa thingy was attacking her and stuff, and he was talking about her father, and you should ask who you really are and stuff to her. Why didn't she ask that question? Like they just totally forgot about that, or what? Because they didn't even bring it back up in the episode. I mean, I don't know. Maybe she'll say something at some point, but she should have said something in this episode. Because, I mean, he was acting strange, so she should have said something. I mean, that's what I was expecting, but she didn't say anything. And so they were just talking, and so basically he's just like, he was kind of shocked about some things, like when she said, "Yes, I'll protect the shrine like my mother," and he's like, "Oh, yes, your mother." So he ends up getting the sword to her again, and she has to go back to school tomorrow, and she's like, "Yeah, I'm gonna do this." And he was kind of shocked by that for some reason, but yeah, so she ends up going back to school the next day, and everything's all fine and dandy. She's all saying hi to her friends, like yeah, because they weren't really all that happy because Nini and Nano are dead, or they're gone. This stuff people don't know, but she knows. But yeah, so they're just kind of like it's about stuff, and then some girl ends up seeing something outside, and it's like, oh man, like what is that thing? It's like, oh man, and so Saya checks, and then she just it's stupid. She did like a mean glare for like 5 minutes before she actually did something, and she's just looking at it the whole time this on. And so the thing started moving all slow, and they're like, man, the thing's kind of slow. And then the thing's all it's going on really fast, and it'll start killing people. Hate censoring because there was some censor stuff when I was watching it, but censors and dead, people were dying and stuff. So they started doing things like inside, like get down and yeah, the non-important people died. I'll just tell you that right now. No one important died that was like friends with Saya, so yeah, they're okay. And so one of them got eaten, like some random people got eaten, got killed, and the thing's inside the classroom now, and Saya's looking at it, mean glaring the whole time, while it was just killing them the whole time, killing all those people. Like I said, it didn't kill any of her friends, so I guess that didn't really matter. And then she's like, I'm gonna now protect everyone, and gives her sword, and it's like, let's do this thing, and crap. And it's just like, I do not want to be in this kind of world. And if I had to choose between an anime world to live in, I would not want to live here. Because if I was not friends with Saya, I'm just one of those random people that are going to die. But, yeah, so now she ends up attacking it, and ting! And that's the end of the episode. So I'm hoping they start explaining some stuff, because it seems like this anime is going to be going on for a while. But, yeah, so tell me what you think of this episode. Leave a comment below. And if you haven't seen it, go watch it. Leave a comment below. Tell me what you think, and rate me. I love the rates, and subscribe to my channel. It's been Blood Sea episode 8 review, and it's been the Thabreakmasta, and until then, break out.